Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is Surviving the Aftermath, Episode 2. So, in our last episode, we got our plucky colony of Ficklewood off the ground, although we did have a bit of a setback with a little irradiation. But that should be just about cleared up. Yeah, we got one occupant left who is being treated, 84% treated. They'll be fine. At least I think they'll be fine. There might be longer term consequences to being irradiated. One of the optimizations that I decided to do, I was working on a small field here, and I still want to, is I was thinking of a better way to place these things. Because again, we want to maximize how much of this area we're working on. If we put a field right here, and then we get one more field like over here. Ah, poop. That's considered barren soil? Bull. Look at that. That is not barren soil. I have room, game. Ah. Well, there goes that fantastic idea. Yeah, and if I do here, I squash the road. Welp, you win, game. You win. For now. I'll put some other building over here. But I do want my field over there. Barren land, my foot. That's plenty green. Oh yeah, and we're also building our gate here. Yeah, luckily it does not take any resources to build a field. It just takes some manpower to get it up and running. But I figured between the field and the trapper, we will have a good diverse thing. One of the tooltips loading in did mention that food diversity was an important part to your people's health. So, you know, if you just stuff them all full of potatoes, they're not going to be too healthy, even if you technically have enough for them to eat. All right, let's go check our circle of influences here. We're just getting planks. That's okay. I want this. Once this plank pile gets depleted, I can scooch the sphere of influence over to grab these planks plus this large concrete ruin. I hear ya. All right, and you, yeah. That berry bush is almost shot. Let's scooch that over here so we can grab this fresh berry bush. I mean, waste not, want not on the berries. They're there for the taking. And as far as I can tell, all right, yeah, we'll start off with corn, and then after corn, we'll say go to potatoes. You know, start off with the quick stuff. Just give ourselves a quick injection of food, and then we can go for the slower burning but more plentiful thing. I mean, that's a little bit of a mechanic. The tooltips mention that there are other types of crops that you can come across if you buy the seeds, crops with better stuff. So, you know, kind of the mechanic borrowed from Surviving Mars, where you have all these different things. Yeah. What are we short on? Probably, yeah, we're short on concrete. And metal, I believe? Yeah, I think we're short on metal. Concrete and metal. Well, once I get that message that these planks have been depleted, I don't want to use up too many more people. We need those 2 carriers to technically harvest the other resources around here, because every one of these others has somebody occupied. Although we can take somebody off of doctoring duty once. Yeah, so we don't need any doctors right now. Now that we have that, so now we'll have three idlers going here. Is that just a random set of weird looking smooth rocks here? We can always put a doctor back in if somebody else gets sick or injured. All right, we got our more advanced materials place in here, but yeah, most of the people are working on this, and they also want to get the roads going here, which is fine. I'm all about efficiency in that regard. Yeah, we got the metal, metals metalling, we got the plasticking. What are you doing? Didn't I tell you to not work there, Stella? Stella! Go pick up the planks or something. Seriously, Stella, why are you still working here, girl? I don't want to like demolish this, because I mean I know people are gonna get sick again at some point. Hopefully not, but it's a surviving game. Bad things are gonna happen, either by hook or by crook here. But for now, we just want them idling here. All right, berries depleted. That was probably that one berry bush. Yeah, that was that one berry bush. Still waiting on these 4 planks, but otherwise we should be good. All right, we got it. We got our frammer here doing their framming, getting the corn planted, so that's good. All right, we do have a surplus of thing, and our water storage is good and full, so that's good. Food's looking pretty good. Most of it's berries, but you know, a couple potatoes, some venison, some jerky. You know, little smattering. We got a good diversity here. All right. How is? Yeah, we still technically short, and I guarantee you, yeah, that's the concrete. In fact, well, all right, they're working on the planks. I want them just to deplete the planks so I can get it out of the way, so it's not an impediment to future building. Because once they clear this pile, then I can scooch everything over here. I think she finally got the memo to stop working. All right, good. Planks depleted. Planks depleted. And now you can go get that concrete. Aha! Something about a landfill. 2 colonists, extra layer of clothing and tools. No, you know what? We got a medical tent. One colonist infected, but we got 3 clothing out of the deal. So we got 2 people, 1 injured, 1 infected, but now we can just fill up our tent again and help them out. This may slow our thing here, but hey, we got the medical tent infrastructure going here, so, and we don't have to have them sitting around waiting. My man? Yeah, why aren't you Why aren't you going to the medical tent, Mr. Adam? Little man? I just don't want you sitting around dying. It is kind of depleting your health. I mean, are we already? Yeah, we're already. All right, well, we'll wait for you to. I mean, I'll put 1 person towards there, so that they can help them recover. All right, now you're coming. About to say, it's like, get in the tent. Thank you. I mean, I know you're playing, and playtime's kind of important for a kid, especially in this situation, but maybe not playing catch with the isotopes. Maybe not. Might help you out. Okay, and we do technically now have enough stuff for our gate, now that we've encapsulated the concrete ruins over here. Yeah, they've been taking tons of the concrete from there already. But hey, we got that bonus 3 clothing, so that's a win in my book. And we do still have enough medicine to go around, so not worried there. Alright, he should be done and cured by the end of the day. And then we can kick her back out of here. Boop. All better. Hi. How you feeling? Hey, your health back to... So it doesn't look like the irradiated gives you any kind of a long short-term debuff type of deal. At least if you get to it fast enough. And I'd say that was a pretty prompt treatment for the kid. So, yay. Back in business here. I'm sure if you get really bad, you might leave a debuff that sticks around. Alright, we got the gate. With our banner here. Ow! Right then. So now we've got some people coming in. Corky. So we've got 2 adults, no children. They're bringing a bunch of supplies with them. And we have a specialist who can work on the overworld. Yes, we will accept you. And we have 2 people who are homeless. Well, let us remedy that. Do another tent. Well, that can't be fit there, but that's okay. Yeah, I guess we can do something like this. Since I can't put my field there, even though I'd really like to put a field there, tent put in there is going to be fine. So now that we have the gate, we can, and now that we have a specialist, we can interact with the world map. Now this is where we are in the greater scheme of things, and we got to kind of scout around us. Plus, there's little things here. So we got farm. We can hit up that farm when we need to. That's kind of a little pocket bit of jerky. But for now, let's just scout. Let's see what you find. Ooh, an electronics store with that's a lot of components. We don't really need components right this second, but it's good to know we've got that in our midst. Now, after he explores for a little bit, he needs basically half a day to rest. So you can't just spam out 1,000,000 explores. We should be able to get this tent thrown up pretty quickly so nobody has to sleep outdoors. Alright, crops are coming along nicely. And our road's been built all the way out here, so that should get people to and from much quicker. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, plenty of the clothes here. Let's speed you up just a smidge here. There we go. Alright, no more homeless. Excellent. Eventually we'll be able to start teching up into higher stuff, but teching up involves finding certain facilities on the overworld, which is kind of what I wanted to prioritize exploring over grabbing the extra food there. And yeah, here's all the goodies they brought with them. One of the items that we want to get is, technically the broken truck can hold the stuff, but I think we need a proper facility for it. Actually, one thing I am going to want to start building here is this water tower, and this is kind of what I wanted to put here in this little nook right here. Because, hey, you guys picked redundancy is safety, and having some extra water storage is not a bad idea. Granted, we're not making an excess of water right now, so this water tower isn't actually going to get filled up with water yet, but we can just be prepared for it. We can always build ourselves another water extractor elsewhere, because I don't think it takes anyone to. Okay, colorful van. What do you got for me, bud? Alright, so 21 junk for corn. No, we don't have enough of that. We don't have enough concrete for the corn. We don't have enough planks. What else you got? Aha! 15 planks for 4 clothing, or 24 fiber for 2 medicine. Oh, you are rather decked out there, Mr. Merchant. See, that's the thing. Like, it's hard to determine the relative value of that. I'm tempted to give up the fiber, but that's like a mid-tier ingredient for a high tier. Whereas like planks, this is low tier for 4 of that. You know what? I'm going to take that. I will, because it seems like a better deal. I know we have more planks than we need, but all right, so I'm not going to go grab that just yet. We're going to go here. We're going to explore here. And we got plastic. So we got plastic. All right, well, that's still good. I'm still looking for research on the overworld here. Once this water tower is built, then I think we can scrap the truck and build the warehouse, which holds the advanced level stuff. And who knows, maybe we'll get some free materials from scrapping the truck. Besides the stuff that's inside. I just don't want the water supplies to vaporize. All right, berry supplies. Yeah, we sucked up all the berries there. What's the next best spot for them? Oh, we might as well go up here and have people make use of the road at the very least. I mean, as you go grabbing stuff further and further away, it's going to be obviously a lot less efficient. All right, now how big is the warehouse? Like, could we actually fit that in here? Yeah, we could. So this seems redundant, but I think it's I think it's necessary because I don't think you can put new stuff into the truck. At least that's my understanding here. All right, broken truck is broken. Now we can get the warehouse. Yeah. Because now, yeah, we transferred all the water to the water tower because I didn't want to lose that built-up 300 water. Because if we get ourselves a new set of colonists, we're going to want to, that'll give us some time to build another well to bring our water production up to meet their needs without people going thirsty. So we can kind of ride the wave on that. And since we know from moving our other thing that just dumping stuff out onto the ground doesn't make you lose that, thank goodness, we should be able to retain all that. And then that should be a storehouse for all these goods up here, so they can keep it safe and out of harm's way here. Now, as far as additional, well, that we used up some materials doing that, but that's okay. Let's speed things up a little bit. Yeah, and with all the resource containers here in the middle, people can grab what they need when they they can grab some water from here if they get thirsty. They can grab food from here, and then if they need to grab materials for anything, construction projects and what have you, they'll be able to access it right here. Now, one thing I do want to do, yeah, there's our warehouse. Yeah, the warehouse doesn't actually have a radius of work. People just store more advanced materials in it, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. Because I like to have all my stuff accounted for here. Luckily, the game seems to count the materials as being owned even if they're not properly stored away. Which is good, because, I mean, people can just grab them from the ground, but again, I'd rather keep them on the... Alright, one thing I want to get into, what do we got? We got 5 carriers, we got more than enough people. Let's go further down the tech tree, the sawmill and the forester. So this cuts down trees and turns them into planks, which is needed for pretty much all of our construction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the forester. I'm going to have them clear cut this area. Or start with the sawmill, clear cut, and then I'm going to put the forester over here and have them plant up like this area to turn into a new forest, so once they deplete this natural one, we can go after it. Okay. You, my friend, let's go see what's over here. Aha. So you've got tools, but it's protected by bandits. Not going to tangle with the bandits right about now, because actually I don't know how combat works. Now, in the early access build, there's only one level of... so see where it says the first gate? It implies that there are higher level gates available that will give you more defenses or be more attractive to migrants or what have you. But again, this is super duper early access, so they probably haven't implemented that yet. Anyway, so let's get ourselves to, there's that forester. We should be able to move the work area of the forester around as needed. That should be good. And that should give us a good, healthy wood income, as well as getting some wood placed down here in the first place. I have a feeling that's a little bit more sustainable and reliable form of wood income than just harvesting plank piles around here. Because this one's almost dried up anyway. Large concrete ruin is halfway done. What are you missing? We're missing planks. We're missing that. So it takes a whole bunch of stuff. So might as well get the wood income before, because I mean it takes wood to make wood. So we might as well get it all while the plank getting is good. Alright, let's speed up. Actually, it's nighttime. Hyperspeed. Nobody's doing much at night. Alright, planks are depleted. That's fine, because I still want them hitting these concrete ruins before I move the thing. Actually, is there a way to encapsulate those ruins and something else? Yeah, we can do something like that. Grab that and then planks. Because I do want to finish that ruin. I built the road out to this thing for that reason. But afterwards, we should have good plank income from that. They want to talk. They've seen something interesting. Alright, how are you going to get yourselves injured this time? Corporal, your colonists have spotted some sort of vehicle stuck down deep in a deep crevasse. It might be have some useful stuff inside of it, but climbing down without proper gear will be dangerous. They want to try it nonetheless. Okay, injuries incoming, but we can treat them. And dice roll for something good. Yeah, let them try. Hey, look at that! 12 metal and 4 medicine, and I was a little worried about our medicine count. Lowers one member down. It's indeed an old 4x4 vehicle, wedged in tight, but the space is narrow. Falling rocks ominously rattle against the truck's body. Most of the doors are rusted shut. After grunting in strong language, a pile of loot is pulled back to the surface. Oh yeah. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That makes me happy. Okay, why don't you not wander? Why don't you not wander through the territory of the bandits? See what this place is. Oh, that ended your action there because you can only move so far. Fair enough, fair enough. I didn't want him to step in the territory and the bandits go "Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you!" Because we don't actually have any guns right now. Actually, I don't see in the tech tree anywhere to get guns yet, but again, early access. Probably haven't built the tech tree out. Uh-oh. First signs of a pandemic are upon us. First it's just a cough, but then a fever picks up, people start dropping like flies, and the collie grinds to a halt. Now the question of how quick you react. Several staffed medical facilities can nullify it almost completely, but left unchecked, it spreads like wildfire. It comes in waves infecting colonists. Untreated, build enough. Okay, stop. Double doctor duty right now. Oh, 2 days before the catastrophe strikes. Well, then... Oh, I'm glad we got that medicine. Jeez. Yeah. Glad we got that medicine. We probably, the way it's describing it, we're probably going to need extra medical tents beyond just this one if we want to nip this in the bud. I'm going to let them finish these. The sawmill here. And I'll let them finish the foresters here. Yeah, you know what? Let's get 2 people on this sawmill. We're going to move the work area to right over here. Because this is where I want to cut the trees down. Yeah, especially since we're going to be... Hang on, how much does a medical facility cost us? 10 planks, so it's more heavy on the plastic than anything. You know what, let's plan it out. We might as well keep them all in one spot here. Just in case. Yeah, all right. They're cutting things pretty quick here, which is good, because we'll be needing those planks. I mean, go ahead and keep harvesting that plank pile, please, because that's just ready-made, ready pre-processed. But the natural plank income with 2 people working that should give us what we need to get these things built up in time. All right, folks. So. We have a pandemic upon us, but, well, incoming anyway. But I think we'll be okay. If we can get this second hospital up and running before then we should be in pretty good shape. Again, I've never experienced a pandemic in this game, so I don't know how hard they hit. I am perfectly happy to take our all of our people off of work and throw them into doctor jobs for the people who aren't actually sick. See if we can't knock out that contagion as quickly as possible. But yeah, we'll see how we do here. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!